As a student, one of the heaviest things you can carry is not always academic work. It is expectation. Expectation from your parents, your family, your friends. You don't want to disappoint them. You want to be on track. You want everything to go well. So you have that's the pressure on you. Every day we you understand? Expectations from parents who want you to succeed. Expectations from teachers who believe in your potentials. An expectation from friends, society, and sometimes even yourself. This at a point becomes so overwhelming, becomes so stressful, and slowly all these voices start to feel like pressure instead of motivation, instead of encouragement, instead of support. It becomes like pressure. There's always pressure on you. How am I going to succeed? How am I going to pass this difficult course? It becomes a lot of stress, okay? So today we are looking at how to handle pressure from expectations as a student without losing your peace or direction. Okay, that's our focus. Of course, the expectations will always be there, they'll always come. But how are you able to handle it as a student so that it doesn't become stress, it doesn't drain you, it doesn't put stress on your brain, okay? Because you need to be active, okay? One thing many students don't realize is that expectations are not always the problem. It is how we carry them. It is how you go about them. Okay, that is what makes it heavy. That is what makes it become stress. Okay, in many cases, expectations are meant to encourage you, but when they are not properly managed, they turn out to become stress, fear, and even self-doubt. Can I do it? They believe so much in me. Can I overcome it? Can I make them proud? So of course, stay with me as we talk about this important talk again. Of course, this is the Passion Achievers. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay. Just because someone expects you to get high grades, become successful, or behave in a certain way does not mean your worth depends on it. Okay, mommy wants you to get all A's, daddy wants you to get good grades and all of that. That doesn't mean that if you are unable to get an A and get a B, that doesn't mean that you are worthless. That doesn't mean you are useless. No, life happens sometimes. But in all of this, put in your efforts. Okay, you are more than what people expect from you. Sometimes expectations limit you in a way. Mommy wants you to get with your manage and get C. So you see, you're working towards C. It limits you anyway. Okay. So sometimes don't just depend on what people expect from you, but try and do more. But don't stress yourself. Don't let it stress your brain. Okay, it's very, very important. Not every student moves at the same speed. So yes, mommy wants you to get an A. Your friend is already there, but you think you've not gotten there yet. It's a journey. It's a journey. Okay, you might not get there by jumping. No, it takes time. Okay, so just work towards it. Don't rush. Everybody in their time. Okay, understand that others' progress are not the same as your progress. Some are fast, some are slow but sure. So know where you belong, so that you don't put a pressure on you that you don't put pressure on you that becomes another stress from the expectations. Do you understand? Don't compare yourself to others. Draft your own time. Know that at this point I need to be here, then follow it and get there, okay? But don't let anybody stress you, please. Progress comes step by step. So yes, that's why timing and planning is important. Plan so that you know that, okay, even though you and your friends are not on the same level, doesn't mean that you should also be relaxed and just do anything. No. That's why when you plan, you're able to know that you're on the track, okay? Many students suffer silently under pressure simply because they never express how they feel. So please, when you're going through something, the pressure is too much, the expectations are too much, please. It becomes overwhelming. It's okay to speak to your parents, your mentor, your teacher, your friends. Oh, mommy, the pressure is too much in class, so I can't even concentrate. She will talk to you, oh, please do this, rest more. Do you want to come home for 2 days and rest? Do you want me to speak to you? Do you want to go for counseling? You can speak to your lecturer, so it's very, very important, okay? You do not have to carry everything alone. School pressure, it can be something else. School pressure can be so stressful, yes. So you don't have to carry everything on your own. Seek help when needed, okay? One key thing is learning to focus on your efforts, not just results. I know everything might not come out in a day. You wanted to get all A's and ended up getting B. Okay, that's a good starting point. We go again tomorrow. Do you understand? Focus on results. It helps to decrease the pressure on you. Okay. Oh, I've been able to make a progress. We go again next time. You understand? But when you focus on doing your best consistently, you begin to grow steadily without breaking yourself. Okay. So consistency is key. Small, small, then you get there. Okay, because nothing was built in a day. Small, small, little, little step, then you get there. You should also be careful not to compare yourself or your journey with others. Yes, Amma is getting A's. Of course, I can also get it. First, Amma is able to do it, but your pace will not be the same. Okay, comparison makes expectations feel heavier than they actually are. Okay, so I can learn something from Amma, but her path is not the same as my own. Our paths are different. Okay, maybe she's a fast learner. She grabs things early. So if she's adding 3 points in a semester and I'm adding one, doesn't mean that I'm useless. That doesn't mean that I can't get there in the future. Do you understand? Everybody and their pace. But that doesn't mean you should be lazy. That's what I keep saying. That doesn't mean you should be lazy. That's why it's good to plan so that you know that, okay, even though my progress is not anything too huge every time, but at the end of the day, it's going to lead somewhere because you have a plan. You don't just go wherever the wind blows you because you have a plan. You know that according to the plan, by the end of everything, you must what? Succeed. You must make something, okay? You should not come at success shouldn't come at the cost of your well-being. Success shouldn't come at the cost of your well-being. So in as much as you are trying so hard to succeed, you are trying so hard to make it in life, that doesn't mean that it should affect your mental well-being. Okay, your mental well-being is so important to us because if you break down right now, you can't continue your academics. Yes. So in as much as you want to succeed, please don't let pressures from parents, from loved ones, make you overwhelmed to the point that you lose focus. Please don't lose focus. That's why I said plan. So when you plan and you know that this is the stage you've got into, and by the end of the semester you can still make your A's, and your friend has already made her own in maybe her midterm exam, she's doing what you didn't do. You know that okay, my plan is still there. So at the end of the day, I still need to succeed, but not at her pace because all fingers aren't equal. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so all too soon we've come to the end of this exciting edition, and we spoke about expectations from friends, from parents, from loved ones. It's coming overwhelming. Please handle it well. Speak up, speak to your parents when necessary. When things don't go, when certain courses or programs feel overwhelming, speak to them. Let them understand that yes, the progress will come, but it's going to be steady. This is my plan. Do you understand? That's why I always say that go by plan, okay? If this video inspires you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring videos, okay? Until I see you next time, my name is Clara Yayura Aboagye. Keep achieving your dreams.